So I started learning the music for this as soon as I got the invitation to join the Butler studio, uh, because it's just not every day where you get to be involved in something as great as a Tannhäuser, especially here at HGO, because we're really one of like 4 or 5 houses in the country that can put on a work like this and actually do it justice, which I think is just so incredibly special to be a part of.
I feel very lucky and so excited to be part of such a huge Wagner production in my HGO debut. And it's also my first Wagner show. Working with such amazing Wagner singers has been blessed. Every rehearsal leaves me ringing ears because everyone brings such strong energy and resonance.
I love the overture. I think the overture is one of Wagner's best, if not his best, especially because this was before he really kind of came into his own as a composer. So we see all these little previews of what would eventually become something like Tristan or the Ring Cycle, and the overture is just beautiful. And my favorite theme from that is the Pilgrim's Chorus motif, which of course comes back, only it's a half step down later on in the opera when we see the pilgrims moving toward Rome, nach Rom, like we sing.
My favorite part is the contest part because everyone shows their own opinions and we can use this part to see everyone's personality. And it's very dramatic and also the music is very beautiful. As for the key lessons, I think it's really about bringing out your character's personality. In our 6-person group, each member is essential and has a unique vibe. It's all about figuring out the right body language and the attitude to show the audience and make them understand what you are trying to express. And that's more important part, I think.
Yeah. I mean, for instance, my character is he's on the younger side. He's sort of like an apprentice type figure, which is perfect because essentially that means I'm just playing myself and and I'm observing these great singers do their thing and just trying to absorb as much as I can.
Tannhäuser is really about choosing between passion and real love, which a lot of young people can relate to. I think he need to make a choice between Venus, who is all about excitement, and Elizabeth, who can bring you something deeper and more meaningful. It's all kind of like picking between a wild fling and real relationship. And his story is also about figuring out who he is and trying to make things right. I think that's what young people are doing right now.
Yeah, and I just remember being before I even knew like what Wagner really meant. Like in high school, there was just something so attractive about this music. I don't know, maybe it was because I grew up listening to a lot of heavy metal. So this is certainly the classical equivalent of that. What with also the Norse god pantheon, in much of his later work, there's that kind of metal connection there. But there's just something so attractive about the grandiosity of Wagner. Like it's like opera on steroids. And that was just always something, even before I really even knew what Wagner was. Like when I was young, when I was in high school, just sort of dipping my toes into what opera was, that was always something that drew me to the music of Wagner.